darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. With your eyes open, see with your eyes closed. Drive into the sunset, leave it all on the road. 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 Remember them all. Still hear their call. Remember them all. Still hear their call. Remember them all. Still hear their call. Remember them all. Catch me as I fall. I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire. Darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. With your eyes open, see with your eyes closed. Drive into the sunset, leave it all on the road. 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 Remember them all.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you. Today is Friday, April 24th, 2026. Yes, got it right, didn't look at the clock. Today I'm going to be playing some Magic the Gathering Arena, continuing to climb the standard rank play ladder. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright. Stupid bug. Alright, let's see. We're definitely going to keep this. My best bet right now is to play Godless... No. Bleachbone Verge, Forsaken Miner. Next turn, play Godless Shrine, and Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay. Yeah, this is the good spot. There we go. And by doing that, playing Godless Shrine, paying the 2 to have it enter untapped, and then playing, Sheltered by Ghosts, it basically gave me the extra oomph that I needed. Really? Is that all you've got? Yeah, let's do this. Alright. So, depending on my next draw, if I draw any kind of land that gives me white. Alright. Okay. Yes, there we go. Alright. We're still good. We're still in it. And of course, my opponent is slow playing. See, that's the problem. see, each game, Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, the two TCG simulators that I stream, each have their own unique problem, or their own unique slow play problem. With Yu-Gi-Oh! The slow play problem is mainly due to connection issues because people like to play it on mobile. And because people are playing it on mobile, they don't have the most stable internet connection. And because they don't have the most stable internet connection, you get connection issues. With Magic the Gathering, players think too much. Okay. I'm gonna scoop there because, one, ain't cool, man. Board wipes need to be banned. Any kind of board wipe. Any kind of card that allows you to look at your opponent's hand first turn before they've even played anything. Anything that prevents your opponent from playing the game. What I really hate is the people who run decks that have almost no creature spells whatsoever and simply are designed to disrupt the game. Okay, this isn't ideal, but I don't want to mulligan again. Well, let's mulligan again and see what happens. Okay, this... Ooh, I'm gonna toss the Soulstone Sanctuary and one of the Godless Shrines. And we're gonna play the Plains, the Optimistic Scavenger. Oh, I hate those chocobos. Let's let that enter tapped. Throw out another Most Helpful Weaver. Nice. Okay, I can only guess, because unlike Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, which gives you the ability to actually inspect your opponent's deck after the match, Magic the Gathering Arena does not have such a option. Really should, as well as an in-game way to report people for slow play. Because that's the one reason why Magic the Gathering Arena has such a bad problem with slow players, is because there's really no consequences to slow playing. I mean, other than, that timer. But as long as you make a play before that timer runs out, you're golden. Though some people will still let the timer run out and end up losing because of it. Just because they don't want to make a play. I mean, it's better to, if you have no play, it's better to scoop and move on to the next match. Take the L than it is to lose because you didn't do anything. Yeah, we definitely want to play that now. Because Concealed Courtyard enters tapped if you have more than 3 land. If you have more than 2. If you have 3 or more lands already on the field when it enters. I mean, it reads, this land enters tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. Really? Board wipes need ban. It's not my fault you don't know how to build a deck right to actually have creature spells as well as other spells in your deck. Throw that out. Come on, if you have something to respond with, respond. Don't just sit there. Okay. I'm going to... Yeah, let's attempt to play Corpses of the Lost. See, this is what I'm talking about. Didn't prep the deck right, and now he's... Seriously, how hard is it to build a deck so that you actually have creature spells? I mean, he had massive amounts of mana, but no creature spells. Just spells designed to disrupt my ability to play the game. If that's all the kind of deck you're able to build, maybe you shouldn't be playing this game in the first place. I mean, it's a 2-player game, which means both players need to actually be playing for it to be considered a game. Otherwise, it's solitaire. Okay, and Shattered Sanctum is the exact opposite of Concealed Courtyard. You know what? Let's mulligan. Nope, that's not good. And now I'm stuck waiting for my opponent. Okay, this is fine. We'll toss a most helpful weaver, and we'll toss a swamp. I would have tossed Bleachbone Verge, but Bleachbone Verge actually helps. I hate that card. And the fact that it's a single mana is just, like, retarded. Oh, I'm just gonna wipe the board because with a single card, because why not? Not cool. You know what? I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break, run some ads. When I come back, we're gonna have a quick word from my sponsor, Dubby Energy. And then after that, we'll keep going. So back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. Ready. Stupid fish. Shouldn't have been swimming there. But anyway, let me get this section out of the way here. Hoping to have the funds to be able to do that soon. But right now, I am flat broke and cannot afford to pay for a realm. But trust me, that feature is coming soon. Just because they just work better. And with my nether portal being right there on my in my compound, I don't actually have to worry about ever running out of buckets of lava. I can just head over to the nether, especially Bedrock Edition. I mean, Bedrock Edition was like one of the best ones. And when they made it so that Bedrock Edition was the basically the console edition, it made it so much easier to take a go. There we go. All right. Basically, since there's no such thing as taxi flights or taxi rides in Minecraft, I'm basically creating a taxi ride of sorts, an automated travel system that, unfortunately, Minecraft doesn't really have, aside from mine carts. But say hello to my frozen friend. Okay. No. Yeah, I'm not letting him get away with that. Oh! I forgot to check out what Wraith was. I am so sorry, guys. Audiences, and I don't have a large audience, so. And frankly, I don't want a large audience because when I see the streamers that have large audiences, I see them tend to not do so well with, keeping up with chat and everything. And I like being able to keep up with my chat because you guys are all awesome, especially when you do chat. That's real fun. Alrighty, we are back from the break. Quick word from sponsor before we keep going. Today's sponsor is, of course, W Energy. W Energy is a great energy drink that I absolutely love. Lots of vitamins, minerals, nootropics organically derived from coffee cherries. No artificial dyes, colors, fillers, or sugar. Just good, clean energy with lots of really great flavors. The flavor I'm drinking today is Cherry Limer. It's a cherry limeade flavor that I absolutely love. It tastes just like a cherry limeade slushy from Sonic. If you want to try some for yourself, just head over to w.gg, use promo code MACRO1. Again, that's w.gg, dubby.gg, promo code MACRO1, MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order, help support the channel, get yourself a great energy drink that I guarantee you're going to love. Quick serving suggestion, add a little bit of honey. Helps stabilize the powder in the water, and it adds a really great flavor. I personally also like adding a little bit of matcha powder to mine. It adds antioxidants that W just doesn't have, as well as a little extra caffeine. I'm using culinary matcha right now. My preferred matcha is ceremonial grade. Ceremonial is a little lighter and fluffier, whereas culinary grade is a little denser and therefore it doesn't mix well with the water, but it's still really great, and I prefer it because it also helps with managing blood sugar. Give it a quick shake. I would stir it with the stirring, but this motor base kicks up a lot of electronic interference on the microphone, and I don't want you guys to have to deal with that. Oh, yeah. Delicious. All right. Back to the game. And let's hope that my next opponent isn't slow playing or playing some stupid deck that does nothing but disrupt my ability to play the game. I mean, yeah, I've got cards that disrupt my opponent's ability to play the game too, but, it's like one for ones. Whereas my opponents are playing, say, one for one, one for one. My opponents are playing cards that, like, wipe my board or prevent me from actually having any creatures on the board, or creature spells on the board at all. And those kinds of decks, I think, are cheap, and my point. Fine, you want to play that? This guy plays anything that gets rid of my creature tokens. I'm getting sick of that card, those kinds of cards, those board wipes. It's like, oh yeah, you don't get to play. You just get to sit there and watch me beat you into the ground. Not cool. See, that I can not understand, because that's not cool. Thankfully, also the RNG for this game sucks. Don't play like you have a freaking response. What does this thing do again? Okay. least this person is actually playing. They're playing cards in response to my cards. They're doing things in response to what I'm doing, not just preventing me from doing anything. That was a good game. Not bad. Almost had him. Almost. I am so hoping I can get another 250 coins so that I can get another pack. I really need more packs. I play free to play. I do not pay one real world penny for this game at all, which is nice, but it does limit you significantly. I mean, it took me forever to get enough rare wild cards to be able to complete the Orzhov zombies deck. Or Orzhov skeletons? Orzhov skeletons or Orzhov zombies? I don't know. All I know is it took forever to complete this deck. Come on. Really? Okay, well, first let's do this. Don't play like you have a response. Unless, of course, you disconnect it. See? Rather than actually just admit that they got outplayed. Come on, just admit you got outplayed. You don't have mana for a... That's called good sportsmanship. I mean, he could have scooped, and that also would have been good sportsmanship because he would have been like, "Yep, you beat me. That's cool. Whatever." I'm gonna take another 5-minute break, run one more set of ads. When I come back, we're gonna keep going. Hopefully, I earn enough coin before the end of the stream to be able to buy a pack. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to wait for next week. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. And provided he doesn't destroy my chittering harvester, I will mutate it into Dreamtail Heron. Yes, that kind of is a waste of a sheltered by ghosts, but it keeps my veteran survivor from potentially getting hit. Alright. Stare dismissal. No attacks. So my next play is probably going to play Polywog Symbiote.
Catch me as I fall. I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire.
Ooh, I like that. That was nice. Hey, I can appreciate a good move as much as the next. Okay. Forest. Llanowar Elves. I have no way to mutate Mysterious Egg just yet. Alright, Polywog Symbiote, no attacks. What he blocks with. If he blocks at all. And he's not blocking at all, so. And he scoops. Hey, Dreamtail. Okay. missile. Boom. And then Rampart Smasher, obviously, will be next. Maybe Leafkin Avenger. You know what? Let's put Leafkin Avenger out. Burn decks, deck out decks, decks that take away your opponent's creatures, all those types of decks I refuse to play against because they are cheap and not inexpensive, but they are cheap autopilot. Alrighty, we are back from the break. Let's keep it going. Oh, and if you're wondering, I have my webcam on my secondary monitor right above the chat window, so that when you guys are chatting at me and I'm reading your messages, it looks like I'm looking at you. This is done on purpose. And then the reason why my main monitor is over here is so that when I'm looking at the main monitor, I'm looking at the game, which I'm going to have to mulligan here. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to scoop. When I'm looking at the game, on the screen, what you guys are seeing is you see me looking at the game. So, if that makes any sense to you, it makes perfect sense to me. Because it shows that I'm paying attention. From your perspective, it looks like I'm paying attention to the game when I'm looking in this direction. When I'm looking at the screen that I see the game on. When I'm looking this direction, it looks like I'm looking at you. Because, in a way, I am looking at you when I'm talking to you. So, little bits of insight into why I have things set up the way they are. And when I get my new computer and I'm able to have a 3-monitor setup, I'm still going to have this monitor be the chat window with the webcam, my main monitor for the game, and then the monitor to my right is going to be for OBS. So this monitor will be dedicated to chat. This monitor will be dedicated to the game, and that monitor will be dedicated to whatever else. Yeah. I want to make sure that happens. Okay, either that guy doesn't know how to build a deck, or that is what I call potential poor sportsmanship. But we can't know for certain, because I don't know what my opponent's thinking, because this game doesn't have actual chat. So there's no way to actually know what my opponent's thinking, why my opponent scooped like that. And I can't check their deck to see if maybe they just built their deck wrong. Which, yeah, granted, with Magic the Gathering, there are multitudes of ways to build a deck. Multitudes of ways to build a deck. Okay, yeah, we're gonna scoop. 2 mulligans and I scoop. But I can't know for certain if it's just a poor deck design or if they just don't know how to play the game. I don't know that for certain until I'm able to inspect their deck to see what's going on. Or be able to chat in a meaningful way with that person. Okay, let's get rid of that, and let's get rid of that. See, Orzhov Skeletons is designed for maximum punch. The reason why I'm not attacking with that skeleton token creature is because it only has 1 toughness, and against Voice of Victory, it would die. Let's go with Sheltered by Ghosts. Nice. That was kind of cool.
Join the fight.
Okay. And now I scoop because Day of Judgment needs ban. It is a BS card that needs to go. Alright, that's going to do it for me today, folks. I want to thank y'all for joining me. You've been awesome. I will be back on tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time playing some Star Wars The Old Republic, continuing my adventures with the dark side of the Force. And I will actually be on tomorrow. I will not be taking the day off. So, yeah. So, till tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time. Peace out. Stay frosty. Have a great day, and please stick around for the raid.
And this is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there.